Welcome to English Couch. I'm Priya, and today I'm at the mall with my friend Maya. We are going to practice real shopping English together. Slow, clear, and fun. Let's go. Okay, Maya, we are here. The mall is so big today.
Yes, it is beautiful, but I feel a little nervous. My English is not so good when I talk to strangers.
Don't worry, that is why we are here today. We are going to practice together. It will be easy, I promise.
Okay,
But what if I say something wrong, or what if they speak too fast and I don't understand?
That is fine. Everyone makes mistakes, and I am here to help you. So don't worry, okay?
okay, I will try. Thank you, Priya.
Perfect. So here is the plan for today. We will go to a few shops. In each shop, we will practice some very useful phrases. Things like asking for a different size, asking the price, asking about sales, trying on clothes, and talking to the cashier. That sounds great. I go to shops every week, but I always feel too shy to speak in English to the staff. I know, but today we change that. Come on. The first shop is right here. Let's go inside.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we are inside the first shop. It is a nice clothing shop. Look around. What do you see? Oh, I like this top. It is very pretty. The color is perfect. But this one is a large. I think I need a medium. Great. So what do you say to the shop assistant? How do you ask for a different size? I don't know exactly. Can you help me? Of course. It is very simple. You say, "Do you have this in a medium?" Let's say it slowly. Do you have this in a medium?
Do you have this in a medium?
Perfect. Very good. Now let's practice the full conversation. I will be the shop assistant. You ask me.
Okay. Excuse me, do you have this in a medium?
Yes, of course. Let me check in the back for you. One moment, please.
Oh, that was easy. I can do it.
You did it perfectly. Now, the sentence works for any size. If you want a small, you say, "Do you have this in a small?" For large, "Do you have this in a large?" For extra large, "Do you have this in an extra large?"
Do you have this in a small? Do you have this in a medium? Do you have this in a large? Do you have this in an extra large?
Great! You can also ask for a specific number size. For example, "Do you have this in a size 10?" Or "Do you have this in a size 12?"
Do you have this in a size 10? Oh, that is also very useful.
Exactly. The pattern is always the same. Do you have this in, and then you say the size. Easy to remember, right?
Yes, very easy. I like patterns like that.
It makes English less scary.
That is the right way to think about it. Learn the pattern once, and you can use it everywhere. Okay, let's move on. Now, look at this dress over here. It is very nice, but I cannot see a price tag anywhere. Can you see one?
No, there is no price tag. How do I ask how much it is?
Good question. There are two easy ways to ask. The first way is, "How much does this cost?" And the second way is, "How much is this?" Both mean the same thing. Both are correct and natural.
How much does this cost? How much is this? Okay, I think I like the second one. It's shorter and easier.
I like shorter sentences too. Both are totally fine. Let's practice. I'm the shop assistant again. Excuse me, how much is this? This dress is $75.
Oh,
$75. That's expensive.
Yes, it is a little expensive, but it's a beautiful dress. Maybe we can find it cheaper. Let's look around.
yes, let's look.
I love the dress, but I don't want to pay $75 for it.
I completely understand. Oh, wait, look over there. I see a sale sign. Maya, look at that sign. It says sale. Let's check if the dress is on sale.
A sale? What does on sale mean exactly?
When something is on sale, the price is lower than normal. It's cheaper. You save money. Sometimes shops use different words. They say sale, discount, or special price. They all mean the same thing. The price is lower.
Oh, I see. That is good news. So, how do I ask if the dress is cheaper?
Easy. For one item, you say, is this on sale? And for more than one item, are these on sale? Very simple.
Is this on sale?
Are these on sale? Let me try.
Go for it.
Excuse me, is this dress on sale?
Yes, that dress is 30% off today.
Oh, wonderful. 30% off. What does that mean exactly?
30% off means you pay 30% less. So if the dress is $75, you save about $22. You only pay around $52.
Oh, that is much better. $52 is okay for me. Maybe I will buy it.
Perfect. Okay, but let's go to the next shop first. There's a jacket there that I think you'll love. Okay, we're in a different shop now. Look, Maya, what do you think of that jacket over there?
Oh, I love it. It looks so stylish, and the color is nice too. Can I try it on?
Of course, but first you need to ask the shop assistant. How do you ask to try something on?
Can I try this?
Almost. The full phrase is, can I try this on? The word on at the end is very important. In English, we say try on for clothes. Can I try this on?
Can I try this on? Okay, I will remember the on. Can I try this on?
Good. And you should also know, where are the fitting rooms? A fitting room, or sometimes called a changing room, is a small private room where you can try on clothes.
Where are the fitting rooms or where are the changing rooms? Both are okay?
Yes, both are fine. In American English, people usually say fitting room. In British English, they often say changing room, but people will understand you either way.
Oh, that is interesting. I did not know that. Okay, let me practice the full conversation.
I'm the shop assistant. Go ahead.
Excuse me, can I try this on?
Of course. The fitting rooms are just over there on the right.
Thank you so much.
Great job. Okay, so you tried on the jacket. Tell me, how does it fit?
Oh, it fits perfectly. I love it. It feels so comfortable and it looks great.
Wonderful. Now let me teach you some useful phrases about fit. If it's perfect, it fits perfectly. If it's a little big, it's a little big. If it's a little small, it's a little small. Or it doesn't fit. It fits perfectly, it's a little big, it's a little small, it doesn't fit. Good phrases. Exactly. And if you like the style but not the size, you say, do you have this in a smaller size? Or do you have this in a larger size?
Do you have this in a smaller size? Do you have this in a larger size?
Yes, I like that, so I can always use the same pattern again. You're getting it. Now you know how to talk about fit. Very important when you shop for clothes. Ready for the next phrase? So you love the jacket and it fits well, but what about the color? Are you happy with gray? Gray is nice, but I think I prefer blue or maybe dark green. I'm not sure. What do you think, Priya? I think blue would look amazing on you. So let's practice how to ask for a different color. Okay. Do I say, do you have this in blue? Yes, perfect. Do you have this in blue? That's exactly right. You can use this pattern for any color. Do you have this in red? Do you have this in black? Do you have this in green? Do you have this in red? Do you have this in black? Do you have this in green? I see the pattern.
And if you are not sure what color you want, you can say, do you have this in a different color? That way, the shop assistant will show you all the options.
Do you have this in a different color? Yes, that is also very useful.
Let's quickly say the main colors in English: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, black, white, and gray. And you can always say dark or light in front. Dark blue, light green, very simple.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, black, white, gray, and dark blue, light green. Got it. Excuse me, do you have this jacket in blue?
Yes, we have it in blue and in dark green.
Oh, I love dark green. Can I see the blue one, please?
Of course, here you go.
This is so much easier than I thought. I spoke to the shop assistant and I understand everything.
You're doing so well, Maya. I'm really proud of you. You should be proud of yourself too.
Thank you. I'm starting to feel confident, a little bit more every time I practice.
Okay, let's take a short break. We can sit here on this bench for a moment. Let's look at what you have learned today so far.
Yes, let's review. I want to make sure I remember all the phrases.
Great idea. So first, to ask for a different size, you say, "Do you have this in a medium?"
Do you have this in a medium? Yes, I remember that one.
To ask the price, you say, "How much is this?" or "How much does this cost?"
How much is this? How much does this cost?
To ask about a discount, you say, "Is this on sale?"
Is this on sale?
Yes.
To try on clothes, you say, "Can I try this on?" And to find the fitting rooms, where are the fitting rooms?
Can I try this on? Where are the fitting rooms?
And to ask for a different color, you say, "Do you have this in blue?"
Do you have this in blue? Wow, I know all of these phrases now.
You do. Look how much you have learned today, just from one trip to the mall. A few months ago, you told me you were too shy to even say hello to a shop assistant.
I know, I was so nervous before. I used to just point at things and hope the shop assistant understood me.
We've all done that, but now you're using full sentences, real English sentences. That's a big difference.
It really is, and the phrases are not so complicated. They're simple, but they work.
Exactly. Simple and useful. That is what we love on English Couch. Okay, are you ready for the last part?
Yes, what is the last part?
The checkout. You're going to buy the blue jacket and you're going to speak to the cashier all by yourself. I'll be nearby, but you're going to lead the conversation.
By myself? Okay, I can do this. I've practiced a lot today. Let's go.
Okay, we're at the checkout now. The cashier is at the counter. Ready?
Ready. But what is the first thing I say? You put the jacket on the
Counter and you say, "I'll take this one, please." That is how you tell the cashier that you want to buy it. "I'll take this one, please."
Okay, simple. I can do this. Go ahead.
"Hi, I'll take this one, please." Great choice. Do you have a loyalty card with us?
Oh, Priya, what is a loyalty card?
A loyalty card is a shop card. When you buy things, you collect points and get discounts later. You probably don't have one here yet, so just say, "No, I don't, thank you."
Okay. No, I don't. Thank you.
How would you like to pay? Cash or card?
Can I pay by card, please?
Of course. Please tap your card on the reader here.
Thank you.
And do you
You have a bag, please. Yes, of course. There'll be a small charge of 50 cents for the bag. That's fine. Thank you.
Your total today comes to $52.50. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. You too. Bye. Priya, I did it. I talked to the cashier by myself. I bought the jacket. You did it. I am so proud of you. You were brilliant.
I cannot believe it. I was so nervous this morning, and now I feel great. That is exactly what happens when you practice. The nervousness goes away and the confidence comes in. You did the hard part. You tried, and it worked. Yes, I am so happy I came today. Thank you for helping me, Priya. Anytime. That is what friends are for. Now, let's do one final recap before we go home. Okay, we are walking out of the mall now. Maya has her new jacket and a lot of new English phrases. Let's go through the key phrases one final time.
Yes, I want to say them one more time so I really remember them. Perfect. To ask for a different size. Do you have this in a medium? Do you have this in a medium? To ask the price. How much is this? How much is this? To ask about a sale. Is this on sale? Is this on sale?
To try on clothes. Can I try this on?
Can I try this on?
To ask for a different color. Do you have this in blue? Do you have this in blue? And at the checkout, I will take this one, please. Can I pay by card? And do you have a bag, please?
I will take this one, please. Can I pay by card? Do you have a bag, please?
I know them all. Amazing! Now, if you're listening to English Couch, and thank you so much for listening, here's your challenge for this week. Go to any shop. It can be a clothing shop, a supermarket, anywhere, and use at least one of these phrases in English. Yes, it doesn't have to be all of them, just one. Even just, how much is this? That's enough. Small steps are still steps. Beautifully said, Maya. Every time you practice, your English gets a little better. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. I love that, and I'm already looking forward to practicing more next time. We'll be back with another episode of English Couch very soon. Until then, keep practicing, stay confident, and remember, your English is better than you think.
Thank you, everyone. Good
Good luck with your English.
Thank you for listening to English Couch.